Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bertemu lagi guys, berjumpa lagi dengan saya Rachmat pastinya di channel Rachmat pun channelnya orang kota Pontianak. Alhamdulillahirrabbilalamin. Bagaimana kabar korang semua ya? Apakah kabar korang sihat selalu ya? Saya doakan ya semoga kabar sahabat semua ya di luar sana sehat-sehat selalu dalam lindungan Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Okey guys, di video kali ini ya guys ya, saya ingin melihat ya, iaitu vlog ya daripada Mat Saleh guys ya. Dan saya pun juga pernah mereaksi video daripada Mat Saleh ini guys ya. Ini guys. Juga pernah saya mereaksi ya video Mat Saleh ini, dan itu di Stadium Bukit Jalil guys. Pertandingan antara Harimau Malaya melawan India 4-2 guys ya. Menang pastinya Malaysia guys ya. Jadi di sini saya ingin melihat bukan dalam pertandingan guys, tapi Mat Saleh ini guys datang ke Stadium JDT guys. GDT ataupun Johor Darul Takzim ya. Dan Mat Saleh ini sampai kaget guys ya, seperti apakah videonya ya kan. Jadi Mat Saleh ini sampai terheran-heran lah terhadap kualitas ataupun teknologi yang digunakan oleh GDT ini guys ya. Daripada proyektor layar sentuhnya begitu kan, dan memang kagum lah terhadap apa yang ada di dalam JDT ini guys. Jadi guys, ada di video yang kemarin saya buat itu guys, yang pertandingan antara Harimau Malaya melawan India itu guys. Jadi ada yang berkomentar guys ya, sahabat dari Malaysia tuh berkomentar begitu. Jadi komentarnya, bang kata dia kan, ternyata isteri daripada Mat Saleh ini adalah orang Indonesia guys. Saya pun baru tahu ternyata isteri daripada Mat Saleh ini adalah dari Indonesia begitu. Tak tahu Indonesia di mananya begitu. Sedangkan suaminya ini atau Mat Saleh ini berasal dari Kanada guys. Sebelum kita melihat video ini, buat korang semua yang suka dengan channel ini, boleh support channel ini, subscribe, like dan komentar. Jom tidak berbuang masa lagi, langsung kita melihat video ini seperti apa. Jom.
Just driving up and getting dropped off for our full tour of JDT Stadium, which my understanding is it's owned by the royal family here in Johor. So maybe not surprising that to me, when I look at it, the first thing I see is it looks like a big crown.
Ternyata model ataupun desain daripada JDT ini guys, stadium ini memang seperti mahkota ya guys ya. Mahkota, mungkin mahkota daripada Raja Johor guys ya. Mungkin korang lebih tahu lagi, boleh jelaskan di kolom komentar guys ya. Memang seperti ini ya, apa namanya tuh, mahkota begitu ya. Ini memang artinya ada sejarah di sini ya. Ada sejarah awal pembuatan daripada stadium JDT ini guys. Keren. Oke, kita penasaran juga saya melihat di dalamnya guys seperti apa ya. Kita next lagi.
It's shaped like a king's crown.
Mahkota
So let's go
raja, ya
tour
betul.
what looks like a very royal stadium. Let's go.
Oke, keren. Dalamnya guys.
Alright, first things first, walking through the main entrance where the players enter, and my understanding is this team is like the Real Madrid of Malaysia. So I feel like a
Seperti
superstar
Real
walking
Madrid
through
kata
this
dia guys.
entrance.
Keren.
So the players' lounge is incredibly beautiful, and of course, before the match, the
Cantik di
players sit
dalamnya,
over here and
luar
play
biasa.
PlayStation. Naturally, they're playing FIFA on the big screen. It's a nice place to play, I think. Also, it smells very good in the players' lounge.
Yeah.
True, right? Alright, so we've been through the players' workout room for the pregame, and we are now right into the players' change room, which by the way has some really nice seats.
Masya Allah.
Almost look like a seat of a...
Sebentar guys. Ini ruangan para pemainnya ya, luar biasa guys ya, dari desainnya, dari warna-warnanya gitu ya. Memang apa ya, kelihatan mahal begitu, kelihatan wow gitu ya, masya Allah. Saya kagum guys melihat stadium JDT ini guys ya. Apakah nanti bisa saya pergi langsung melihat? Awalnya memang lihat video, tetapi mungkin semoga Allah mudahkan saya untuk bisa datang melihat langsung di dalamnya juga guys ya, di dalam stadium JDT ini guys ya. Tapi apakah memang boleh semua orang guys untuk masuk begitu ya? Bukan, artinya bukan orang Malaysia, tapi orang dari luar itu boleh ya sebenarnya masuk situ, atau kau memang perlu izin ataupun bayar begitu? Boleh bantu komentar guys ya. Oke, kita next
Sports car, although we've been instructed not to sit on them. Very tempting, but we won't it.
Okay.
Whoa, check it out guys, they've got a projection
Layar
screen here.
proyeksi.
So the players will sit here before the match, the coach will stand here, and this screen is actually touch screen.
Layar
So he
sentuh.
can like swipe his hand on the wall and it will slide to the next play, or touch one of the players.
Ke dinding
and it will
saja.
hide. It's really
Wow.
some high technology touch screen projector. Something special.
Bentar guys. Aku menurut ini benar-benar proyektor layar sentuh. Teknologi tinggi, sesuatu yang istimewa. Wow guys. Wow. Artinya pelatih ini hanya menyentuh dinding saja guys. Menyentuh dinding biasa begitu, bukan layar kayak LCD, bukan. Tapi hanya menyentuh dinding sudah bisa kayak layar sentuh. Wow, artinya sudah seperti masa depan guys ya. Wow, ini yang keren guys ya. JDT ini bisa menciptakan ataupun teknologi tinggi yang ada di stadium JDT ini guys ya. Wow, luar biasa asli. Saya kagum guys, saya kagum asli. Kita lanjut lagi ya.
Sauna, naturally, and hot tub.
Okay.
Nice. I'm gonna jump in quick.
Wow.
Jump in. For jacuzzi.
Mandi air panas.
No lah.
Mandi air panas guys.
Come on, Saiful.
Oke. Ini sudah menuju di dalam ini ya.
Alright, here we go. Making the
Di
scene.
dalam
The players will
lapangan
come
ya.
up through the hallways behind
Lapangan
us.
sepak bola.
Onto
Bola
the field.
sepak.
Nice looking stadium to say the least, and I think the first part of the tour would have been really good if you were a young footballer or if your children were young footballers, because we sort of went through the average experience of what the players do before the game. It was really exciting to imagine being an athlete.
Wow.
Nice, right? So they got fake grass here, blue, which is Johor colors. They said make sure do not walk on the logo here. This is sacred ground over here. And they also said don't go on the grass, which you'll notice they're aerating. I guess they're taking care of the grass right now.
Oh yeah.
You see
Wow,
some aerating
rumputnya ya.
holes and watering it over here. Nice.
Masya Allah, memang keren, luar biasa.
I was like 15, where I was a
Cantik,
good
cantik.
athlete. Not that good, but man, to be a professional athlete would feel so cool. Come out the tunnel and the crowd goes, Saiful, 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 you know? So nice.
Johor
Wow, check
Darul
this out,
Ta'zim.
everybody. So they've got a sample piece of grass right here where the players would come up the tunnel, and the first thing they would do is rub their feet on this sample grass, because
Rumputnya.
you don't want any foreign pollen or foreign seeds from the players' boots to get onto this field and maybe start growing some different type of grass. Evidently the
Okay.
grass here is bred for football in this climate, and they don't want any accidental dandelions growing, for instance. So truly a world-class stadium and world-class operation behind me that holds 35,000 people.
35.000
Mr.
orang.
Ahmad
Wow.
Saiful, how did you feel being on the field today?
Listen, being a world-class athlete like myself takes a lot of work and takes a lot of support team. So I did score 3 goals and I put the team on my back and I single-handedly won the game, but I give all the credit to my support, my wife. She really was the star of the game.
Media room.
All right, so we've come to the end of the tour. There are many impressive parts along the way. There was actually a medical room in there that is more like a mini hospital, which was something special. And I really want to give a huge...
Ruang medisnya sudah seperti rumah sakit guys ya. Sudah seperti rumah sakit gitu ya, udah kayak lengkap lah istilahnya ya. Wow, memang keren guys ya. Okay.
Shout out to the lady running the tour. I've forgotten her name, unfortunately, but she was very informative, very engaging, and kept everybody laughing with some good, informative humor. There's even a few jokes built into the stadium. So in the visitors' warm-up room, there's a custom message written on the wall, bit of cheeky humor from JDT, letting them know they're probably not going to win, because my understanding is this team is the perennial champion, and they've got the funding, and they've got the stadium, and they've got the roster to consistently win here in Malaysia. So we sort of thought there was going to be a Hummer stretch limousine as part of the tour. Evidently, we didn't take that tour, and it's not available today, but I would still say the tour is highly recommended for anyone who loves football, as well as anyone who loves big, grand buildings and walking through unique things. It's just a memorable experience.
Wow,
For 60 ringgit, Yvonne and I both had a good experience. We did miss out on the Hummer, but one of the things we've heard is the food at the stadium is incredible. So maybe we can go up there and see if the food is available, even though there's no game today. Let's go check if we can eat some stadium food.
Let's go.
First time in my life I've been excited to eat stadium food. Generally bad, but evidently it's good. So let's check it out.
Memang betul guys ya, kalau ada di komentar bahawa isteri daripada Mak Saleh ini adalah orang Indonesia guys. Tapi saya juga tak tahu Indonesia itu di mananya gitu, atau ke di Jawa atau ke di mana begitu kan. Kalau korang tahu bolehlah bantu komentar guys ya. Oke, kita lanjut lagi.
Oh man, massive bummer. This burger place, people recommended to us to go here. They said the food is so good here, you can go to the stadium just to eat, which is literally the opposite of other stadiums we've been to, where people tell us go to the stadium but do not eat the food at the stadium. So we were quite excited to try these wood fire burgers. Unfortunately closed for about 2 hours. Now in conclusion, I will say this. In Toronto, in the next World Cup, we are hosting some of the games because it is hosted by Canada, United States, and Mexico. And to be clear, our stadium in Toronto is not anything like this. So this really is a world-class stadium that is actually ready for World Cup matches, and it was a really, really great tour. I would recommend it. We missed the Hummer, we missed the burgers. Are we just gonna eat KFC right now, Ivana?
KFC juga ada.
KFC?
What do you think?
Ay, caramba. I was so excited for that burger. Darn. Anyway, guys, the tour was great.
This is not what the players are eating though. They got their own nutritionist.
True.
All the way from Argentina, and set up the menu based on your position in the field. So if you're a goalie, your food will be different than if you are a striker, you know, which is kind of like
True.
It was mentioned on the tour, and I was like impressed by that. You know what I mean? Every single detail is so thought of, you know,
Yeah, true
for the
fact.
team.
True fact.
That's why they won 10 times champion in Malaysia.
Whoa.
All right, there you have it, everybody. No Hummer, no burgers. Still a good day. Later. This tour, I will say the tour guide was very, very good.
Thank you, sir.
Wih, langsung diwawancara ini ya
Very informative, very interesting.
dari
It was nice to have
petugas GDT ya guys ya.
Thank you.
pre-game to
Mohon maaf kalau salah guys.
great tour. Would recommend.
Thank you, sir.
Oke guys, ya selesai videonya ya. Wah, itulah guys ya, stadium GDT ya. Wah, luar biasa guys, dari desainnya, dari interiornya begitu, dengan warna-warni yang biru gitu. Wah, memang sekelas apa ya namanya, stadium apa ya, luar biasa begitu ya. Wah, itu juga membuat saya bangga guys ya, punya apa namanya, stadium GDT ini guys ya. Sampai-sampai Mat Saleh ini guys ya, sampai wow begitu melihat teknologi yang ada di dalamnya begitu kan, dari layar sentuh gitu kan, bukan hanya apa ya, proyektor ya, hanya proyektor tapi bisa di dinding langsung disentuh gitu kan. Wow, luar biasa guys ya. Oke guys, mungkin itu dulu video hari ini ya. Buat korang semua yang suka dengan channel ini, boleh support channel ini guys ya, subscribe, like, dan komen guys ya. Oke, itu dulu video hari ini. Bertemu lagi di video selanjutnya. Tetap di Rachmat Channel. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.